My congressperson is Doug Lamborn, and I just read an article about how an ex-staffer who was like the chair of the Republican Party in Colorado or something like that got fired by Doug Lamborn because he was trying to be careful about COVID-19, and Doug Lamborn believed that COVID-19 was a conspiracy. Okay, this is like one of the biggest, most powerful representatives from the state of Colorado, and Colorado's a swing state. This guy believed that the Chinese government and the Europeans and all the scientists at the CDC and all these scientists got together and they wanted to hurt Donald Trump's re-election chances. And so what they did was they lied about the coronavirus coming out being a problem. Like, they made the coronavirus look like it was really bad. Look at that. That's what happens when you sleep on the side of your head. So he thought that everyone was lying in order to hurt Donald Trump because he loves Donald Trump. Doug Lamborn is a very serious Christian man. Well, he says he's a Christian. But Doug Lamborn loves Donald Trump. And who is Donald Trump? Donald Trump sleeps with a lot of prostitutes. Donald Trump is a casino owner. He is a professional. He's like a legal con artist. Like, because our casino is kind of a con. That's why casinos are so massive and rich. It's because most people lose and a very few amount of people win. And yes, you can make money off casinos, but generally it's a con. And it's also a very, very, very normal way to launder money. But Doug Lamborn is a genius, right? He's a Christian. He says he's a Christian. But he thinks that Donald Trump is the chosen one. He freaking loves this guy. Donald Trump, who can't name a Bible verse. Everyone can name a Bible verse. Like, every atheist can name a freaking Bible verse, right? In the beginning was the Word. And, wait, no, that's not the one they would know. They would know, I don't know what they would know. Jesus wept? I don't freaking know. They would know, for God so loved the world. Donald Trump can't name a single Bible verse. But Doug Lamborn loves Donald Trump so much. Why? Because he's a Republican. Because Doug Lamborn doesn't give a shit about Jesus, even though I'm sure he cares a lot about Jesus. Doug Lamborn cares about his political philosophy. This guy, you want to talk about Doug Lamborn's religion? He's a Republican. That's his religion. Has nothing to do with Jesus. Has nothing to do with the Bible. It has to do with worshiping the freaking elephant. So, on one side, we've got people like Doug Lamborn, who's a genius, who thinks that basically all the scientists in the world got together because they wanted to hurt Donald Trump's re-election chances. Which, by the way, is an emergency situation good for a president if the president doesn't screw up? Very. But Donald Trump screwed up during COVID-19, and that's why it was such a big problem for his re-election chances. Because like he was like the most awkward person to vote for if you watched how he handled COVID-19. I mean, seriously. So, on the other side, we have the Democrats, and we have a leader, right? We have Joe Biden. But what's one of the requirements that a person needs to have to be a leader? They need to be someone that people can pay attention to. And the problem with Joe Biden is no one can pay attention to him after about 5 to 10 minutes because he's that boring. So Joe Biden needs to get everyone's attention right now and act like a president and be a leader, but instead Joe Biden wants to hide because he needs to lawyer up to protect himself in the legal situation he's in, where he was involved with election fraud along with the other person who ran for president, Donald Trump. They were both involved with election fraud because they censored me and they encouraged people to censor me while I was running for president. While like I'm talking about the federal government censored me, and then other people got involved with talking to the media about keeping me censored because no one wanted me to be out there. Because Doug Lamborn wants to make sure that this very Christian man, Donald Trump, gets elected. Oh, wait, he's never read the Bible. But, okay, so that's our problem right now, is we've got borderline retarded people on one side, the Republicans, who, like, don't have common sense at all, that somehow think all these scientists they're all lying. Every single scientist, they're a bunch of liberals. I knew it. This guy went to too good of a school. He must be a liberal. Yeah. So all the scientists are lying in order to hurt Donald Trump because they care so much. Hey, the entire world, let's all just go into isolation and wear these stupid masks and be so frustrated with our lives. That way Donald Trump will lose. We've all agreed. Like, has Doug Lamborn found a paper trail of these scientists emailing each other? We're going to get rid of Donald Trump. We're going to convince everyone they have to wear masks, and then Donald Trump's going to be the worst president of all time during an emergency. Yeah, that's one of the biggest issues I'm dealing with is, like, retarded people. Not so much on both sides, because I do think that there are, like, the liberals aren't full retard. Pardon me, I shouldn't say retard, but the conservatives aren't either. I mean, Mitt Romney tends to be a pretty reasonable person. He tends to be someone that understands why, like, why the situation is the way it is, because he actually thinks, because he actually has common sense. Even if he's a religious person, he's not, like, full Doug Lamborn retarded. All I'm saying is, the American people are screwed, and I think it's because the American people are dumb enough to elect these people. I mean, Doug Lamborn's been elected 8 times. He's still a congressman? Like, when he's that stupid? Like, I mean, really? Like, how did this guy keep getting elected? Well, it's because he's a white guy that looks nice that the Republicans decided is loyal, and he kept getting put on the freaking card. But this guy is stupid. Like, how stupid can you be to think that COVID-19 is a conspiracy to hurt Donald Trump? Yeah.